Hey guys, what's up? Haven't made a video for a couple weeks, and as you can see, it's kind of a crummy, rainy day here, so I'm not really getting out doing any shooting today. But I did get me a little, this little Acetech AC5000 little chronograph. It's an airsoft one, but it's supposed to measure up to 1,200 feet per second. So I thought for 55 bucks, I'll take a chance on it. As you'll see here in the video, I've got I just use one of my XBG pistols just for an example purpose. Then I'm also going to talk about how to do equations for foot-pounds of energy, and then also how to get your average feet per second, so you can do that equation. But you can also just use chair gun or something like that. Thanks to Scott over at Pilot Mountain Air Gunner for turning me onto that app. It's really nice. You put in your grain weight and everything, and it'll tell you. It tells you a lot of information. It's pretty handy. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to mess with that too much. It's just going to be kind of showing just kind of first look at this little chronograph, and then how to do these equations at home if you want to do them. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get our average feet per second. So I'll show you that little video here of me shooting through the little chronograph, and you know, it never missed a beat. So we'll look at that video now, and then I'll show you what we need to do after that to get our average. Alright guys, so there was that. Now we will, I'm going to flash up this. I wrote it down on some paper, notebook paper, and I'm going to put it up on the screen for 10 seconds or so you guys can take a look at it and see what it is. And it's simple, basic math. I got to be honest, I had to look it up because I'm sure I learned it at some point in school, but I'm kind of old. So, and all it is you take those 5 numbers and you divide it by 5, and that'll give you your average. So, and it's just whatever. If you only take 3 shots and divide it by 3, so you just take those numbers and then you can get your average. So we'll show that here now. Okay, now that we have our average, I'm going to show you guys this equation on how to get your foot-pounds of energy. So I went ahead and also, yeah, and I'll show this here in a second, wrote all this out with the information that I have. Now I looked up the Crosman Copperhead is about 5.28 grain BB, so that's what we're going to base that off of. We're going to take our average, and which you can see in the equation, it is your grain weight, your average feet per second, grain weight times your average feet per second times your average feet per second again, and then you divide it by 450,240, and that will give you your foot-pounds of energy. And we'll show that here now. So as you can see, guys, I mean, it's a pretty simple equation. If I can figure it out, anybody can do it. One of the nice things I know with this little chronograph, it's like, well, you're not going to be able to set that thing up in front of your target and shoot through it. At least I wouldn't be able to. I guaranteed I would hit it. I'd be surprised if I don't accidentally shoot it, just shooting right at the muzzle. But if you get this chair gun app, you can plug in all this information, and you can set what you're sighted into, if it's 20 yards, 30 yards, 50, 100 yards, whatever you want, and then what your target is at, and you put in your average feet per second, and it really breaks it down. I mean, you can put in all kinds of information. I suggest checking it out, but it'll tell you what your energy is at the muzzle, what it is at your target, and what it is at what you're sighted into. So it really breaks it down. So I'm figuring I can take any one of my guns and get it the feet per second at the muzzle, and at that point be able to say, okay, at 30 yards I got about this much foot-pounds of energy and things like that. There are other equations if you're concerned with spread and standard deviation and things like that, but for me, I'm shooting at 20 to 30 yards. I really don't, I'm not really too concerned with that. You know, a little bit of investigating I've done, it seems like spread and things like that, or if you're shooting long distances, and I'm talking high-powered long distances, and I'm sure even with air guns, reaching out there 100 yards and things like that, that stuff's important. But for me right now, at 20 to 30, maybe 40 yards, I really don't, I'm not really that concerned with it. But if you are, there's videos up here on YouTube where you can look that stuff up. So anyway, that's the little Acetech AC5000. I did, when I got it yesterday, I shot my Benjamin Black Lightning just like 2 pellets through it just to see, and it gave me about 850 feet per second with a 10.5 grain Crosman pellet through it. So that seems about right. So I think it's going to work fine for what I want to use it for. So anyway, 55 bucks. It took about 2 days to get here, so didn't have to wait for it for 3 months to come from China. They got them here in the States. I figure for $55 I can do a little bit of math or just plug the information into Chair Gun, and it'll give me all the information I could ever want. So there it is, guys. I didn't see much for other videos besides some like ones in German and things like that on these, so I thought I'd just make a quick video and throw it up here and show you guys how it works and show you these equations. Thanks for watching.